Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's continue our Najdi Jihad Reboot campaign. So I've been doing some math off camera, looking at this Oman situation, and one of the things is that I was noticing that it's going to cost 200 diplomacy points to actually do a full annexation, because we've got 4 provinces that we don't have claims to. Or rather, I guess we have 3 provinces that we don't have claims to, and somehow that equals 200 points. And so, just some quick mental math, looking at the 14 base tax times 15 diplomacy points for annexation, plus like 50 if we were to vassalize, versus the 200 diplo points plus the administrative monarch points that we would have to pay if we were to annex and then just core, is much higher. So I think we're actually, even though we went trade ideas, I am actually going to vassalize Oman first. It's like, the math comes out to like 280 diplomacy points, or combined 490 or something administrative plus diplomacy points. And so I'd much rather pay less overall. So we do need to, and this is maybe something important we need to work on soon, is we need to get religious ideas up and running so we don't have to worry about that diplo cost for annexation, which would just totally change the way that we conquer things. But we'll see about doing that maybe for the next idea group. When we do take religious, we'll probably only take the first idea at first. Like, moving along the rest of the way is not really necessary right away. It's really more about just getting that first idea, the Deus Vult. So, anyway, we just need them to submit to our authority. So, Oman, I want you to become my vassal. This is Yemen, this is Oman. We do also coincidentally only have 3 relationships, which is one of the reasons why I'd be pretty willing to accept it. So Oman will become a vassal of Najd. It will cost 50 diplomacy points. It requires 88 war score. We are currently at not nearly enough. Looted has expired in Qatar. Don't remember when that happened. It is quite a bit of aggressive expansion. Most of it will be experienced by Oman, which makes no sense, and Baluchistan and Yemen, which don't matter, so it's not that big of a deal. They're nicely off in the corner. So basically just going to wait for this siege to finish. Probably 2 more sieges will get us there. How are we doing on naval force limit? That's the only drawback, because I can't really build more boats, because we won't actually have control of Muscat here for another 10 years, but I just feel like those extra 200 points, I just don't want to waste it. I mean, we do have a pretty good ruler, but it's just not worth it. A claim on Judea. We're going to need to get a lot of claims here to make it so that this doesn't cost diplo points either. So, still going to want to prioritize higher base tax stuff, so we'll probably see if we can get one on Gaza. We cannot, so in that case we'll just go with the ones that are next to us. Nice if we had a mission that gave us claims on everything that the Mamluks own. Come on, let's finish these sieges. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Stupid coast. Stupid coastline, 28% chance. Okay, and Baluchistan has accepted peace with Persia. Really? Damn, Baluchistan just got gone. 180 diplo points. See, they don't care. They don't care about spending points that way. But I don't know. I feel like it's the right choice. Khorasan has rivaled Persia. Now, Hejaz has provided us with a 1 siege leader, so we're going to have him go to their capital. See if maybe we can use that to our advantage. Just making sure nothing else got added in here. Nope, it didn't. So, still 105 reasons because demands exceed war score. But I think we'll be able to get this siege done fairly quick. Khorasan has entered into a coalition against Persia, our ally. We do have a diplomat free, so we'll go top off relations there for a moment. Obscurantism sucks, but you know, we are about to win a war. If we were to... Shoot, I just got rid of my diplomat. We'll just take the obscurantism. I don't think it's a big deal. I'm fairly certain we can handle the revolt risk. It did bump Al-Hassa up to 2.5. Not a big deal. We can park our army there after this war, and it will be fine. We've lost our general. Sad times. Our religious brethren in Basra. Wait, what? Oh, right. I took the mission for Kara, and then we didn't attack Kara because they're allied with all these people. If we were to do this, we would need to have the Ottomans join or something. But their attitude towards them is still positive because Akyunu is still providing a barrier. I think the next target is actually going to be Hejaz. So we should probably just fabricate a claim on them. We're going to want probably to take Mecca, but that's their capital, so we'll have to start with Medina. Although, you know what? Right now we've got a relationship slot tied up with them. With the alliance. We just break the alliance and then just go vassalize them too. Vassalization, like, my thoughts on the system have changed over the last few months. Like, you know, it used to be that vassalization was always the right choice because there was no diplo points for annexation. It was just based on time. Then it changed, and now it's, you know, it's 20 base tax or 20 admin points per base tax or 15 diplomacy points per base tax. And usually, I think that the diplomacy point annexation is actually superior these days because you don't get nationalism. I guess the main thing. It takes longer and it takes a relationship slot, but you don't have nationalism. So, and you're also spending diplomacy points, which are arguably less valuable than administrative points. So, we could just do that. We can just flip it around. We don't gain any immediate benefit aside from maybe a tiny bit of force limit boost. I mean, their army is basically already our bitch. They're helping us win all of our wars. But it's fine. We'll just stay at 100 piety. Yeah, if you could just go ahead and surrender, that would be great. I'm tempted. I wonder if I just parked my navy out there, if they'd actually bring theirs out. I mean, 14 versus 9, 2 of which are useless. I don't know. I feel like heavies are just so much stronger. Our lights have a hull size of 8. So 40% of the hull. And they've got 4 times as many cannons. They're just so much stronger. Just in hull strength alone, it's worth like 2.5 times as many. So 2 times 2.5 would be 5. And then multiply the number of cannons by 4. It's like, they're way, way stronger. Ottomans have warned Akyunu. Good. What's your mission? Still have the same mission as before. They've got Cyprus is occupied by Venice. Who owns that? Are they still independent? They are. Hey, we breached the walls. Hey, Kara has rivaled us. Alright, sweet. It's fine with me. And they are now embargoing us. We are actually allowed to counter-rival them now that they have rivaled us. We shall see. I really want to get above 50 power projection as soon as possible. Let's see. Ottomans have warned Serbia. That's interesting. You know what? We should probably consider warning our neighbors too. Even our allies. There's no reason to... I mean, you just warn everyone. Unless they are too strong to allow it. There's no disadvantage whatsoever to sending warnings. So you should just always do it. Come on, 14%. Let's take it. Take it. Damn it. We have a claim on Hahran. Okay, so did we start the claim on Hejaz? We do need one. We'll take the claim on it doesn't even matter. Asir. Pretty good chance that we'll get caught. But since they have no allies, aside from us, I think what we'll do is we'll rival them. As soon as this war is over, which will just take just a moment. Just flip on them, rival them, fabricate the claim, go conquer them. Put them in their place. And that alone, declaring the war and then subjugating them, should potentially, with the combination of this war with Oman, get us fairly safely above 50 power projection. And if that doesn't work, we'll consider doing some privateering. Alright, there we go, 90%. Finally. Okay, and of course we're going to take all your money, because, you know, we need money too. Thank you very much. Does cost us a little bit of inflation, but hey, 64 ducats is 64 ducats. So you're now our vassal. Great. We declared war. We vassalized Oman, plus 11. That puts us at 42. Now that we're at peace, we can set rivals again. We will rival Hejaz. That'll protect our diplomat from getting caught. Let's get our army over to Al-Hassa until it's time to actually declare war on Hejaz. Our alliance will probably break automatically. I can't imagine that it's stuck. And now we just need to get the claim and declare war on them right away. And Oman's trying to improve relations with us. How did our force limit get affected? We did gain 1 land force limit. 5 and 4. Let's get another cavalry. So that seems fairly fine. Yemen we don't really care about. We could potentially get to war with them again and then take that land, but eventually, we'll get something out of it. What are we doing on income? 1 ducat. It's not very much. We've lost the effects of trading in coffee, and our agent did get discovered. Boo. Oh, you know, part of the reason why we have no money is we're not protecting trade. Now that we're at peace, let's protect trade in Basra. We have no overextension. That's the best part about vassalization. So we'll be able to make some decent income. Puts us back up to 48%. Projected income is now a couple ducats higher. And Hedges has entered a coalition against us. Okay, well, whatever. Hedges has entered into a military alliance with their new ally, Kara Kuyunlu. Well, I see. So you've managed to secure an ally or two. Well, how lucky for you. We're still going to attack you. Persia would join us. The Ottomans would not. Their attitude towards enemies is positive. However, if we can find somebody that they would go to war with... How long is your truce? How long is my truce, for that matter? 1467. 2 more years. Well, if we give Oman a few months to recover their army, plus we've got 4 war exhaustion, so we've got to do something about that. We are making money. We are Tech 5 soon. This income, we could consider getting an advisor. Are there any advisors that would really be beneficial? Stability cost guy, trade efficiency guy. Yeah, he'd be really good. He'd be worth it. Manpower limits, manpower modifier or land force limits modifier, not that big of a deal. But the trade efficiency guy, I mean, that's not just 10% flat income. It's we've got a bad embargo. Good thing I noticed that. But it's not just flat. It affects your trade income, it affects your trade power, which directly affects trade income, and it affects your inland bonus. So, lots of good stuff comes from having trade efficiency guy. We need to stop embargoing our vassal. You would assume that when you vassalize somebody, it stops the embargo, but of course it doesn't. Why would it do that? So let's see, our net income right now is 7.6. This guy's going to cost us 1.3, so 7.6. Let's see what he actually ends up costing net. 7.6 goes up to... 7.6 goes up to 8.5, so... Basically, that guy only costs like, I don't know, 0.3, 0.4 ducats a month. He's so cheap, he's worth it. Easily worth it. And we just have a tiny bit of revolt risk in El-Hasa. And why is that? Where did that revolt risk come from? Obscurantism, nationalism, plus the war exhaustion. Alright, well, we can handle that. So Kara, hey, do you want to go to war? Like, do you want to die? Do you want to stop being at war? We've got a claim we can use to get Hedjaz. We just reset the timer with Yemen. So it's going to be 14 years before we can declare direct war on them. But we can just ignore them. It's not a big deal. And we can get some merchant adventurers, which would also give us a yearly army tradition plus 0.5. Which isn't really going to gain us anything. It's just going to slow the decay rate. Which is nice. I mean, it's more morale. It's manpower recovery speed and recover army morale speed. Like, people, I think, underrate these things. Normally, you recover at 15%. You can see this right here. You recover at 15% base, and if you're on controlled territory, you get a 5% bonus, and army traditions plus 6.4. So if you're not on controlled territory, 6.4 out of 15, that's like more than 33% more morale recovery speed. That's huge. Instead of taking 6 months, it only takes like 5 months, which might not seem like a lot, but it's huge. It really does. It's matter. It's important. Just trust me, it's important. You know what? Being ahead or matching current tech would be so nice for the bonus trade efficiency, but yeah, we're going to take that. Just keep powering through our ideas. Have Oman build up their fleet and their army again. And we are close enough that we could fabricate claims on Adal and just go attack them. They're allied with Yemen, which would get us to war with them, and they're allied with Malindi, which is very small, so Adal's probably a good pick. We'll go ahead and fabricate a claim on any one of these. They're all crap. Tajdura it is. And at least this time, Ethiopia hasn't had the chance to eat Adal. Okay, so we could attack Hejaz now. If we did that, they would call upon Yemen. Separate piecing Yemen, or taking Yemen as part of a war with Adal would be kind of nice. So they're kind of a thorn in the side. And we could take military tech. We are not immediately at war, and there's no tangible benefit to it right this moment, so I'm just going to wait. We'll wait until we actually go to war. On the off chance that somebody else takes Tech 5 from our tech group, and we can get a 5% discount. Lose piety, gain prestige. Okay. Seems fine. We don't actually have anything to convert right now, so. And obscurantism is gone, so there goes our revolt risk. Mamluks have accepted peace with Venice. Nothing happened. Okay, just a little bit of a money exchange. So Persia would help out against Kara. I wonder. Persia versus Kara these days. Ooh, Persia's weak. Kara is strong. Kara's on Tech 4 though. We could have a tech advantage. You know what? Arid. 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 And arid. I'm thinking we could probably just win a straight up war. All in Persia, so we have them. They'll distract them. We torch these two provinces. And then we just go after Hejaz. And then when Kara comes down, they'll just be idiots and lose all their troops. Of course, it's a big risk, and might not be worth taking that risk when we could just attack Adal. It's too bad. You know, I should have been maybe quicker. I should have had the claim for Hejaz before breaking the alliance and rivaling them. But I was hoping to avoid getting caught altogether. Oh well. Alright, well, I am going to take a short break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.